There are three holy cows of our education system that I love to talk about. And these three holy cows that many people find untouchable are that we evolved out of apes. Nothing can travel faster than the speed of light, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. Now, if you mention these in any kind of scientific debate with professors and very clever people from universities, they'll all sit and nod and argue, yes, absolutely, that's how it is. All bull, absolute lies. The theory of evolution remains a theory of evolution. There is no scientific evidence ever shown that we evolved out of apes. It's all bogus that was put into our history books to remove us from a creator or any kind of creation process or the possibility of being created by other ETs or any such activity. So the theory of evolution is all part of the long line of lies and misinformation and deception that goes back thousands of years. It's not something that started recently, right? The fact that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light was shattered already in 2005, but many ways has been shattered already. Even when Paul Dirac won his Nobel Prize in 1933, actually part of the Nobel Prize or his quantum theory that he won the prize for shows that subatomic particles move faster than the speed of light. But that was never brought up while he was receiving his Nobel Prize. So all these it's just such nonsensical crap. And we all buy it because we believe these people at university are very clever. So at 2005, at the Middle Tennessee State University, 2 undergraduates and 3 high school students, I believe, propelled sound faster than the speed of light. And this was very quickly written up in the American Institute of Physics in 2007 and then hidden from sight. And again, this is what they do all the time. They publish it so they can use it as a trump card later. Oh, well, we knew about this all along. Look, we published it in 2005 or 2007. And they hide it because they don't want people to know that you can propel sound faster than the speed of light. Of course you can. Why? Because sound is the source of all things. Sound is the creative source of everything, including light. We cannot create or destroy energy. Energy can just be converted from one to another. And then the next breath, they tell us that we all come from the Big Bang. There was nothing, and then suddenly everything is here. So hold on, so I thought you can't create energy. So what happened here? Oh, no, but the energy was already there. It was just in a very, very, very tiny infinitesimal point called the singularity. So it was always there. That's how they get away with the that you can't create or destroy energy. I believe that this is all part of the agenda to keep us dumbed down and manipulated. If you look at the photographs from NASA, if you can believe them, of these spectacular pictures of nebulae and these nebulae, the Horse Nebulae and the Eagle Nebulae and all this nebulae and the Eye Nebulae and all this, and they tell us that there are trillions of stars being born every second. Okay, wow. But I thought we can't create energy. So surely it takes energy for stars to be born. Where's that energy coming from? Where's it go? Oh, from the vacuum. Oh, but space is a vacuum, so in a vacuum nothing can exist. So that busts EMC square, right? So energy is equal mass times speed of light square. Energy, mass, in a vacuum there's no mass. So if the mass of vacuum is 0, it means 0 times the speed of light is 0. That means there's 0 energy in space. So how can anything be created? What's going on here? They're just lying to us every step of the way. We're being fooled and lied to. Another great secret that they've been keeping from us is that water seems to be everywhere in the universe. So again, NASA hides these things because was it 2009, I think, when they published this, that they found sprawling clouds of cold water vapor around a burgeoning solar system nearby called Hydra. Hydra. Yeah. The water vapor could eventually deliver oceans to the dry planets that are forming in that solar system. So they're just telling us that there's actually water out there, but they've actually been telling us that there's water all around our whole solar system, isn't it? Our entire solar system is surrounded by water in the form of ice. Firstly, we have the Kuiper Belt, and then that is within another big cloud of water or ice called the Oort cloud. So you get the Kuiper Belt, and then the Kuiper Belt and the entire solar system sits in the Oort cloud that surrounds the entire solar system. So they tell us that this solar system called Hydra is surrounded by water, and then actually our entire solar system is surrounded by water, and it looks probably something like this. The entire thing is possibly made up of water. And suddenly, I have a very different take on the opening statement of the Bible. The Spirit of God moved over the waters.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light.
I could never understand that. What does that mean? How come there's water? Nothing has been created. He hasn't even said, "Let there be light," and yet there's already water. So suddenly Scripture takes on a very different kind of meaning to me. And is it possible that all of space, or that water, is the stuff that holds the universe together? If the Spirit of God moved across the waters. So what is it that we look at when you look up at the night sky?